McDonald's All-American game roster was announced, and the #1 ranked player in New York was noticeably absent.
Anthony family once again gets jerked. They jerked us.
Melo was so hot, he didn't even text me back on that.
Hey y'all, and welcome to another video with your girl. I'm so glad you took the time to check me out. If this is your first time ever tuning in, welcome. If you like what you see, please don't hesitate to subscribe, but most importantly, click the bell, and that way you'll have your post notifications on to know every time your girl has a new video. I appreciate it in advance. And lastly, if you go ahead and click the links in the description box, you would be able to know what your girl is up to when I'm not posting on YouTube, on my social media. Click the links to my Instagram and my Snapchat and my Facebook. All right, y'all. So we are here to give some sad news in the basketball world, y'all. The Prince of New York, because I say that because he's still a young man grown into being a man, has just been jigged. The heart of Carmelo and Lala Anthony, their pride and joy, Kiyan Anthony, has been jibbed from the McDonald's All-American. That's right, y'all. We will not be seeing Kiyan Anthony on our TV come time when the McDonald's All-American is on air. Because you know why? I think they personally have something still against his father for whatever reason is. Y'all know if y'all real basketball fans, Carmelo Anthony should be still playing in the league. But, you know, that's neither here or there. Let's get back to the focus at hand. Kiyan Anthony is ranked the #1 player in New York. And understand, New York is not an easy state to be ranked #1. New York probably is one of the top states in the East Coast to have the best talent. And then next to New York, in my opinion, is the DMV. Argue with your mama about that. I said it, and it's the truth. If you know, you know. I still don't say don't nobody coming from the West Coast can mess with the East Coast, period. Every now and then they get a special gem like Juju Walkers that come through. But I promise you, it's more people from the East Coast that's balling out and can dominate over on compared to the West. But anyways, so Carmelo Anthony, his son and Lala Anthony's son, he was averaging 21.7 points a game his senior year. I'm going to say that for the people in the back. 21.7 points a game his senior year. 8 steals and 4 assists. And you tell me that ain't worth him being in the McDonald's All-American? That's insane to me, and it doesn't make any sense. And I just hate to do this to y'all, but this is funny to me because, you know, just not too long ago, about 3-4 years ago, they was talking about how Bronny James didn't deserve to be in the NBA. Listen to me. In the McDonald's All-American. And yeah, let me just give y'all Bronny James stats. Mind you, Bronny James wasn't the #1 player coming out of California either. So for all of y'all that don't know, he played for Sierra Canyon when he was in high school. And Bronny James only averaged 13.8 points a game, 5.5 rebounds a game, and 2.7 assists, and only 1.8 steals per game. Yet he made the McDonald's All-American. And I know what y'all gonna say. Well, it depend on who was coming out of the class then. But these stats, y'all, to make McDonald's All-American are not McDonald's All-American stats. I'm sorry. They're not. Those numbers are not good. Just like his stats weren't good when he was coming out of college and got drafted when he shouldn't have got drafted. What's really going on? And I agree with Carmelo Anthony. What is the criteria now to be a McDonald's All-American? If you #1 in your state and your school that you play for, which Carmelo Anthony's son Kiyan plays for all of y'all that may not know, Long Island Lutheran Academy, they're #3 in the country. #3 in the country. And you telling me him carrying them to the championship game and them going 20, 32, and 1 ain't worth him being a McDonald's All-American? crazy. Carmelo's son, Kiyan, stay in his lane. He mind his business. You don't hear about him all in the media, all up in the videos, all on the stage. He come and he play, and he leave it on the court every day. He's committed to his father's alma mater, Syracuse. And I'm excited for him because you know what? What y'all done did is just put even more of a fire under him that he didn't probably have before. Because now he really got something he needs to prove. Because to all of y'all naysayers on that committee that didn't think Kiyan Anthony was worth being a McDonald's All-American, you bugging. And then y'all, and this was even crazier. So you put people in the McDonald's All-American that Kiyan is beating. They only had one loss the whole season, which means people that he played, he beat them. And yet they're more worthy of being a McDonald's All-American than him, and he's number one. When have you heard of somebody being a number one player of the state that they are born and raised in and not making a McDonald's All-American? I'll wait. Y'all leave it down in the comments below and tell me what y'all think. I think they are doing this because they got something against Carmelo Anthony. I don't know what it is, but it's something. And I say separate the two. Kiyan Anthony is Kiyan. Carmelo Anthony is Carmelo Anthony. Don't take that out on that young man. Kids live for this opportunity. And you just took that from him after he put in the work. He put in the sweat. He put in the time and the effort it took to be a McDonald's All-American. Somebody averaging 21.7 points. And that's not worthy. And mind you, that's an average, which means he could go above that. And you don't think he's worthy of that? Y'all are tripping. And this is why people don't like watching sports like they used to 10 to 15 years ago, because it's too political. It's too political now. It's about who your mom and daddy know that's giving the money here, there, and all this other bull crap. If you too real, they don't want you. And Carmelo Anthony too real for them. So now you want to penalize Kiyan for it. It ain't right. Y'all need to make this right. Carmelo Anthony, I'm sorry, and Lala Anthony, that your baby has to endure this bull crap because it's bias and it's bull crap. Y'all leave y'all comments down below and tell me what y'all think. And I'll talk back to y'all next video. Bye.
Winning against these guys, what does it mean? And this is the first time in a long time that the number one player in the state of New York, a top 30 kid, didn't make the McDonald's All-American game. It ain't about the game. Yeah, he missed the game, but it's like the lesson in that. Don't stop working. Just because you don't get what you want, don't stop working. I think he deserved to make it. No bias. I think he really put the work in and really deserved to be a McDonald's All-American. Because of his journey and because of his trajectory and how his development went. A kid who played freshman basketball his freshman year to becoming the number one player in the state of New York. That should mean something itself.
I was hot.
He hasn't lost a game since. One game in the championship, Scholastic Championship against Lincoln Academy. They're the number 3 team in the country. Like, what are we sitting here talking about? How? That's my perspective on it. I think he got jerked. I think he deserved it. I think there's a couple other kids who actually deserved it as well. No knock to the kids that's there, but what's the criteria now? Then it becomes, we don't need a scorer. He's just a scorer. And I'm like, oh, damn. So he's getting penalized early for doing something very, very good.
Wait, if you don't need a score, what do you need? You need a defender in the McDonald's game?
He's a lockdown defender. This is no I laugh at like, damn, you locking up. He locks down.
I think it's a good thing ultimately, man.
I told him, I said, look, and sometimes it's a fine line because he could be like, yo, dad, but damn, you was a number one player. You made McDonald's game. You did this and you did. And I'm like, it's different than the politics that you have to deal with today. The fact that I was a number one player and I had all of that and I built that. You have to deal with some of that today. It's inevitable.